Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Franchise Spotlight. In this episode, we're going to talk about Goldfinger, which came out in 1964, and which was directed by Guy Hamilton. Here we go. So Goldfinger is the third installment into the Bond franchise starring Sean Connery, and this film shows that James Bond is not slowing down. This is the first Bond film that really, truly does feel like a Bond film, and I'm sure I said that about From Russia with Love and From Dr. No, but this really brings all the formulas together and shows us who Bond is, and he's really coming together as a character. You know, you get Goldfinger, who's the title antagonist. He literally kills someone by painting them gold. It's bizarre, but it happens, and it's the Bond that we love. It introduces a character called Pussy Galore, which is just a bizarre name in itself. What she does in the movie is strange, you know, having to fly to over a base to release some chemicals, working with Goldfinger. You know, Goldfinger is this huge antagonist, and he has this huge plan, huge elaborate plan that he's planned out, and he has a bunch of money and loves gold, and he's just the cliche villain that, you know, we all love today. Sean Connery still plays Bond with suave that he still has from Dr. No. He just kind of carried it over into these films, and he's not slowing down as Bond. You know, he's only getting better as he truly understands who James Bond is, and he really brings the character to life, and I absolutely love that about him.
He needs kings and queens. Who are you?
Bond. James Bond.
Like it?
What's your name?
Jill.
Jill who?
Jill Masterson.
Tell me, Jill. Why does he do it?
He likes to win.
Why do you do it?
He pays me.
Is that all he pays you for?
And for being seen with him.
Just seen?
Just seen.
I'm so glad.
Also in Goldfinger, you know, we really get what Q is, what the Q branch is. We see it. James Bond gets the iconic Aston Martin car that we know and teases a little bit in Skyfall. If you really know what that car is, you see it. But, you know, this is the first time we really see that car, that iconic James Bond car. He gets more gadgets. James Bond just really comes together as a character. And without Q branch, you know, James Bond wouldn't be this bizarre, strange espionage film that we know today without the Q gadgets. After watching Goldfinger, this is the first time that James Bond really uses his cheesy one-liners after getting a kill.
Shocking.
And it's only going to get better and more cheesy as the Bond franchise continues. And at the time, of course, they didn't really know this, but now looking back on it, this movie is iconic and truly a landmark in the whole Bond franchise. And that's why I love Goldfinger so much. I'd say of the past 3 movies, this has been my favorite just because it brings all those tropes together and it brings all the different characteristic styles of James Bond and puts them together. Next movie that I'm going to be reviewing about James Bond is going to be Thunderball. That'll be released next week, so definitely check it out. It's either on Hulu or Netflix. I know it's on one of those two, but definitely check it out and give it a watch for yourself. Alright guys, well you can find us on Facebook at Movie Nights, and then Twitter and Instagram at Nights_movie. Go ahead and follow us, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel to stay updated with all our daily content. Thanks guys, and goodbye.